Bull markets are about narratives, and finding narratives before others do could be the difference between making some money or making life-changing money. In this video, we'll discuss a narrative that, if successful, could drive mass adoption to crypto. One of the biggest barriers to entry for crypto is the risks that come with self-custody and the complex user experience when it comes to using decentralized crypto wallets. Bitcoin's max supply is 21 million coins, but when you account for the number of coins which are permanently lost due to negligence around self-custody, the real number is estimated to be around 17 million coins. This means that Bitcoin is even more scarce than we originally thought. Now, have a look at this video.
A British man accidentally threw away a hard drive. It contained 7,500 Bitcoin. Fast forward to today, the crypto inside that hard drive is worth more than $350 million. Over the past 8 years, he's been on a mission to find that hard drive by digging through his local dump.
This video may resonate with some of you, but if it doesn't and you've been a user of crypto, I'm pretty sure that this next one will. If you have a look over here at this image, DESIS can often be an absolute headache, with very expensive fees front-running by bots and ultimately slashing where you end up losing a lot of your crypto. Solving this problem of self-custody and expensive fees is one of the most monumental areas of focus for the crypto space, which could lead to mass adoption. Now, this is where one of the absolute biggest opportunities lie. The opportunity is finding projects or wallets which find a solution to these unique problems that we face. If you can successfully identify these projects, well, this is where the life-changing money is made. Now, full disclosure, this is in fact a sponsored video, but after diving into the tokenomics of the project and the research for this particular video, I'm actually more bullish on this project than I was before, and I'm actually now a token holder of the project, and I'll be looking to build a position in the days and weeks to come, and I'll show you exactly why, so stay tuned until the very end. The project trying to solve this problem is called CRESO. In this video, we'll cover what is CRESO, what using CRESO means for you, and how you can get return on investment. CRESO is a cryptocurrency wallet very similar to that of MetaMask, but it has a seedless self-custody mechanism which backs up your wallet, which means that you'll never be locked out of your wallet again. CRESO also offers gasless transactions, which means that you can enter and exit positions multiple times without having to worry about breaking the bank. So the way you can think of it is basically MetaMask is the Toyota of cryptocurrency wallets, and CRESO promises to be the Rolls-Royce of cryptocurrency wallets. CRESO uses self-custody and multi-sig ownership, which is powered through 𝗓𝗡4437. What this basically means is that if you lose access to your keys or your wallet, you can regain that access through social proof, which is ultimately where you've reassigned ownership of part of your seed phrases to people who you trust, which means that those people can come back together again and ultimately allow you access back into your wallet. So how does CRESO fare up against its competitors? Well, if we look at this sheet over here, you can see it maps out all the different pros and cons of the different wallets. We're looking at CRESO, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and the Coinbase wallet. If you look at the account recovery, CRESO is the only one that has an opportunity to get back into your account. MetaMask fails, Trust Wallet fails on that, and Coinbase wallet also fails on that part. Gasless transactions, as you can see, CRESO is the only one that can implement this gasless transactions. MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and Coinbase is where you're used to paying those exorbitant fees, where oftentimes you get front run or sandwich attacked. All of them are listed on the App Store. They're all listed on the Play Store. And then a big one over here is revenue share. By holding the CRESO token, you will get access to part of that revenue share in the form of airdrops, where you don't get that with MetaMask, Trust Wallet, or Coinbase. If you have a look over here at the dashboard on the desktop version, you'll see it's a pretty seamless interaction and a very easy user experience. Keep in mind that this is still in beta version, and CRESO will be releasing the final mainnet at a later date. Please look at the roadmap to see when that will be taking place. But this is how it essentially works. You'll have your various different wallets. You'll be able to back those wallets up, and then you'll also be able to sign in using your Twitter or your Facebook or your Google account. I've used my X or Twitter account to get into this particular wallet over here. So you'll also be able to seamlessly swap and bridge. As you can see, that is still an upcoming feature, but it is worth a while to look at. I think as a hyped up project, the best thing you can probably do right now is educate yourself on the project. Have a look at the tokenomics, vet it for yourself. From what I can tell, it looks pretty good, and I think it's worthwhile to allocate some of it into my longer term portfolio. So when you have a look at the tokenomics of CRESO, what you'll see over here is that they have a total supply of 72 billion tokens. They have liquidity on Uniswap, of course, one of the biggest dexes with 62 billion, centralized exchange liquidity at 1.4 billion, staking rewards at 4.24 billion, airdrop campaigns, they're going to airdrop 2.1 billion. This is the incentive for holding the token in the wallet, or even so staking it. So you can see over here on their roadmap, they're looking to do a big airdrop around the 21st of April 2024, which means that you want to be holding it now into that particular date so that you have the tokens before they do the snapshot. So as mentioned, there is a CRESO token. If you go look over here on CoinMarketCap and you look at that CRESO token, you can see it is a bit of a gem opportunity with a fully diluted market cap of only $33 million. And this is your previous charting history. Pretty much inception was in October of last year. So relatively new token with not that much buying pressure at the moment. I think that this could be a gem coin which you could potentially dollar cost average into or stake. Now, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence. As mentioned, after looking into this coin for this sponsored video, I have come to the conclusion that it's actually not a bad buy. You can see price moving into an uptrend, now going through a new reaccumulation phase over here. We'll bring up the actual price chart in a moment, and I'll give you the exact levels that you need to focus on. Now, typically with these newer tokens that don't have much price history, I always recommend dollar cost averaging into the position, as well as marking out your major levels of support where you can allocate bigger portions into the token. So the areas that I'm going to be most focused on to gain a position is going to be over here. We're pretty close right now. That's going to be 0.0003859, the last four digits, 3859. That's going to be the first area of interest where I'll watch for a little bit of a reaction. As a trader, of course, you can zoom in on the 4-hour time frame and you can wait for this downtrend to end. Now, what would you be looking for that downtrend to end? Of course, you can see you have lower highs and lower lows. So you're waiting to see, is there a reaction off this? Do you break structure towards the upside, creating your first high, breaking above that prior lower high? Then you'll be looking to reallocate more on the next higher low. So yeah, it would be your main low, next higher low, and that's where I'll start to establish a position. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, because that's where I'll be able to update you on this particular token, and let's see what CRESO have in store for the future. What's also so noteworthy when looking at the CRESO token is not only the price action in the areas of support or resistance, but we have to pay major attention to the market cap. Now, if you look on the left hand side over here, this is a sub $30 million market cap coin. These are the types of tokens that have the potential to do 10x or 100x when leading into a bull run, especially so if they can solve such an enormous problem within the crypto market, which is solving that self-custody issue, the problem of having to store your own seed phrases, writing it on a piece of paper. You end up losing that, like in the video we showed you, and you've lost all of your fortunes. So if they can get this right, I think that at sub $30 million, this is an incredibly undervalued project. So if CRESO interests you as much as it interests me, make sure that you click on the link in the description below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and go and check out CRESO. It is linked below. Get familiar with the platform, start getting ready, and consider allocating some of the tokens to your portfolio.